Flags are up. Away they go in the Guinness Galway Hurdle of 25. Left behind Royal Hollow as they go towards the first of 9, over which the leader is Gaucher. Lord Erskine blundered and losing at the first flight, Bones and Farm. Gaucher joined by Jalila Riviere, a break of less than 2 lengths to Dysart Enos, disputing third with Toon Savater, followed by the top weight Winter Fog, and on the inside Ndaawi, last year's second, with for company Cashel Day Lad. Some way behind is Royal Hollow, badly left at the start. They come down towards the second flight. And it is on the inside Gaucher and the Stripes. One out from the rail, a stable companion Jalila Riviere, followed by Dysart Enos, who took the flight just third from Winter Fog and Sunchart, improving as Mr. Percy on the outside, with a couple of lengths to Cashel Day Lad and Toon Savater. Down Mexico way and Adragool and relieved of duties, and Ndaawi has been shuffled back outside mid-division. Then Helvic Dream, put your hands together. In his scary Batman Girac hit that quite hard. At the back of them is preceded by Lord Erskine. They file up in front of the stands, having jumped 3. Gaucher presses ahead by 3/4 of a length to Jalila Riviere. In third, a length back is an ever closing up Mr. Percy, then Cashel Day Lad, the red cap, followed by Dysart Enos, Toon Savater, and Ndaawi has improved again. Then Sunchart, Adragool, down Mexico way in a scary Helvic Dream. Winter Fog is starting to struggle, and then put your hands together. Lord Erskine relieved of duties. Batman Girac, they turn at the halfway stage, still trying to catch up is Royal Hollow as Jalila Riviere picks it up from Gaucher, followed by Mr. Percy. Cashel Day Lad over and is disputing third, being followed towards the 7 furlong point by Ndaawi, who's onto the heels of the leaders as they return to the point at which they started, and it is Jalila Riviere in the start cap, just with the edge from Gaucher, Cashel Day Lad, Mr. Percy and Ndaawi, followed by Toon Savater, down Mexico way, and Sunchart next. The flight, which was their first, is 3 out on this occasion, the Guinness Galway Hurdle. Jalila Riviere just backed offward from Cashel Day Lad, who continues to improve. Then Gaucher and Ndaawi. Mr. Percy down Mexico way, pushed along. Then Toon Savater. Creeping into contention is Helvic Dream as they turn down the hill with less than 5 furlongs to go. Good run to the second last. Jalila Riviere and Paul Town in lead. Cashel Day Lad into second for Josh Williamson, followed by stable companion Ndaawi. And Jack Kennedy improving on the outside of the first 2, followed then by Gaucher, Helvic Dream, Toon Savater, Lord Erskine next, and then in his scary falling back is Mr. Percy, and then Dysart Enos at the second last. Jalila Riviere with gone second, and Ndaawi, then Cashel Day Lad. Still running on is Helvic Dream, then Gaucher in his scary Toon Savater, Lord Erskine. They run the final bend with 1 to jump. Jalila Riviere with whipping round the outside. Helvic Dream in between them is Ndaawi, gone on by a couple of lengths to Cashel Day Lad. Now the hill, less than 200 yards to go. Helvic Dream just has it from Ndaawi on the inside in a straight fight towards the line. Helvic Dream and Ndaawi. Helvic Dream on the near side in the hurdle. Compensation for Noel Meade. Ndaawi on the inner. Then Cashel Day Lad and Toon Savater.
10 scenes here as deliberations are ongoing with Stewards panel for the Guinness Galway Hurdle. Helvic Dream just prevailing by a head from Ndaawi. Jack Kennedy there in shot, and Donagh Meyler to the right has shot as well. 10 scenes and deliberations, Ruby, are ongoing with the panel.
Yeah, Fran, they're going back in, so we'll get a result in a second. But look, we don't know what the result is. I personally think, having watched it and looked at it, I think the result, I change it, me personally. But whether it will change now or not, only time will tell. But personally, having watched, I thought initially it was great riding from Donagh. He got right close to Jack, but to me, he got too close. And
technology, the drone footage won't be to his benefit.
No, and the head on either, or the drone. But what do you think?
My gut says he's got to lose it.
I the same.
And that's on limited viewing, but first viewing of the overhead shot and the head on, I think you got to give the benefit out to the winner, the second who was rallying.
It's changed.
There you go, breaking news. May well have changed. Breaking news.
The first 2 places
Ruby, you called it right. The result has been changed. You're just getting a look at Noel Meade and Gordon Elliott there. Heartbreaking scenes. Obviously, nobody wants to win a race or lose a race.
No, they don't, and they're really good pals. But look, that's racing. Noel Meade and Gordon Elliott are good friends. You win some, you lose some. It is a hard one for Noel Meade, a hard one for Donagh Meyler. But I ultimately think, and you feel the same. I think the right result has been given.
Nobody wants to see Noel Meade lose a Galway Hurdle,
no.
But it's a business and it's got to be done right. And I see too often that horses get the benefit out when they shouldn't. The second rightly got the benefit out today and got the result.
And I just think that, unfortunately for Donagh, he never made any effort to stop fouling.
No.
If he pulled off and held on
two strides,
you could make your case that actually a man got a chance, but he didn't. He just kept on him for too long. I'm the biggest advocate in the world for riding tight, but you can't ride that tight.
No, exactly, and it was inevitable for me. The result was going to be changed.
I thought the same, but look, sometimes what's inevitable never happens.
We'll try and catch up with trainer Noel Meade and Gordon Elliott in the next couple of moments, but dramatic scenes here at Galway, and the winner is Ndaawi of the Guinness Galway Hurdle. Jack Kennedy holding up the Guinness Galway Hurdle after Ndaawi got the race in the stewards room from Helvic Dream, who was first past the post to give Gordon Elliott his first win in the famous race. Jack is riding this. Jack, just a quick reaction.
Yeah, brilliant. Obviously not a nice way to get it, but I do feel I would have won had I not received the interference. So yeah, no, brilliant, delighted we came out the right side of it. Yeah,
It's quite sustained. Did you feel from the last hurl home?
Yeah, I thought from 100 yards, if Mr. Meyler had kind of come out off me, my horse would have got going again. He tried to go, but just couldn't. It was getting too much pressure from the outside. So yeah.
That was the finish. Talk us through the start.
I was happy enough. Harry Cobden slotted in front of me and probably just put me a position back further than I wanted to be. I'll give you them, Barney. Position further back than I wanted to be, but I ended up getting out and getting upsides, and when I was happy enough then, yeah.
Really good performance given he hasn't run since March.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. Probably been fresh suited him, so no, delighted, yeah.
Will you win the next?
Hopefully, see.
Gordon Elliott in the winner's enclosure after winning his first Galway Hurl, albeit in his stewards room, but your horse did suffer quite significant interference.
Yeah, Jack said as soon as he came in, before they even called the stewards inquiry, that he thought he'd get it. He said that the other horse had length on top of him for the last 50 yards. Intimidation the whole way up today. Donagh didn't try to correct his horse or change his whip. But look, to be honest, it's kind of. I'm delighted I won the race. Myself and Noel are very good friends, and anyway, I'm delighted I won the race. I'm delighted for the owners, so big supporters of me, but it's just not the same when you get in the stewards inquiry.
Just under the circumstances, we've seen you and Noel there waiting on the outcome of the race, and it's not a nice way to do it, but you rightly got the result.
No, but rules are rules, Fran. And as you say yourself, like, if they're broken, the results deserves to be changed. But look, Noel is one of my greatest friends, as you know. There's not a day goes by we don't talk. We've great banter. Yeah, look, I'm delighted I won it, but of course I'm delighted.
Back to Ndaawi, last seen running horse in the county hurl, the form of that race very strong. The plan was to wait for today all the way through.
Yeah, we said we wait for today the whole way now, so I haven't talked to the boys, but there's a race in America in October from £150,000 flat race that hopefully that'll pay the expenses now to go.
And through the race, he got away crucially from the start very well.
Yeah, but he jumped a bit novicely early, he jumped a bit big early, but the further he went the better he got. Yeah, great.
And Gordon, to break your hoodoo in the Galway Hurl, bring up the big double, Galway play Galway Hurl in the 1 year, must have been a lot.
Unbelievable, Fran. We'll enjoy it.
Finished third in Cashley lad as well.
Thought he ran a brilliant race. Josh gave him a good ride, but I'm going to go into my presentation.
Enjoy.
Thanks.
Upcoming mile 6 handicap here with trainer Noel Meade's charge. George Zukov gone to the start early. We might talk about him in a minute, but Noel just got to offer commiserations with Helvic Dream being demoted from the Galway Hurl. Hard luck.
Yeah, sure, look, it's not nice to get turned down like that. I didn't think we would. I thought, considering the race and considering how minimal the interference was and that Jack didn't have to stop riding and he seemed to come out first, I didn't think he would, and I do believe my own heart and soul it's the wrong decision, and I will appeal it. I suppose that's only my opinion, but that is my opinion, and I will appeal it.
Okay, and you've had a good look at the replays subsequent to that, and the result, obviously overhead footage, head-on footage as well.
Yeah, well, there's plenty of footage, but it was so the contact is very minimal. Jack never had to stop riding, and my lad is, when he gets up there, he was probably only doing enough, but he was always holding him, and no, I'm happy enough to go in there and have another shot at it again.
Interesting stuff, and just back to the horse, Group 1 winner, get him here today, been competing in some good handicap hurdles, but to get there, to get his head in front of Galway Hurdle, some performance by horse and trainer, I think.
Yeah, well, he wants easy ground, so we got that today, which was not that easy. And probably over hurdles he likes better, not just real soft ground that he does on the flat. He's better on the flat than that. But look, he's getting old, Fran, and he's run a lot of battles. And when they get, you know yourself, when they get like that, they're not that simple to keep them right. But he's a lovely horse. We've had great fun with him, and that's cruel luck for them to lose that one. But look, we'll see. Maybe we might get it back. He's been a smashing servant. Won a Group 1 on the flat, as you say, and he's run really well in a lot of good races, and it's been a pleasure to train him.
Interesting game. Jesse Evans yesterday, today Helvic Dream. You've seen it all.
Same two trainers, yeah, and we're great friends. Like, you know, there's no getting away. We're just out of the ring of me there now. Come up here and have a pint. So I said I'll be up in a minute. He says he's buying anyway, that's for sure.
Listen, we'll see how the appeal goes and everything. But thanks so much for coming to join us.
Not at all, friend. Not at all. Okay.
Thanks a lot.
Watch live racing now on racingtv.com.